Robin, you've got penguins! Ow! J Swift. That's what I think of that. Yo, thank you so much, J Swift, for the host. How is everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. I'm like pretty sure it's Tuesday. I got a pretty good feeling it's Tuesday. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an excellent fucking day. Hope it's fantastic, man. Oh, yeah. It's Tuesday. Fucking hey. We did it. Fucking nailed it. I'm so good at dates, man. I'm so good. They call me the chronographer of Canada. That's what they call me, because I'm so good with time. I'm even on time today. Canadian Bacon Kid, yo! Saluting Clasher, thank you for the host. Yo, Canadian Bacon Kid. That is so fucking lit, dude. Congratulations. I wish today was Friday. Yeah, well. Lots of things I wish for. Lauren K, how you doing? Welcome. Burst Shark, hello. What are you up to there, buddy? How you doing there, fella? You having a good day? Having a good time? You good little fella? Yeah, you good little fella. Yeah. Yo, Zardis, what up, dude? Hopefully I said your name right. You probably didn't. I might have. I don't fucking know. Who the fuck do I look like? The motherfucking police? I don't know shit. Woogie, it happens in LA, so it's fine. Or, well, LS, I guess. But it's an LA knockoff, so, like, that's just what it's like there. The sea is silent. I'm a fucking god at names, dude. I'm so good. Where do your birds poo? Wherever they feel like, usually. Usually they just pop little dumps all over the place, but, like, then I clean it off the table. It's lit. Oh. You know when you, like, start a stretch? Oh, see? Fuck. You know when you start a stretch, it just fucks up your day? On Pyre. Thanks. Cosmic Glider, thank you for the host. Also, moderators. Come at me. I need your PayPal information. They trained? Not really. They just kind of do whatever they want, and I let them, and it's chill. I mean, Atlas is like semi-trained. Get out of here with your nonsense. I do pay the mods. I pay the mods with loots. So if you guys want to use loots, it does go towards my mods. It's not like a huge amount or anything, but it's just something to show my appreciation for all the hard work they put in. Yeah, you gotta get your PayPal all ready and sorted, alright? There it is. Almost 1,100 hours in City Skylines. Let's go. That is bitter. So how's everybody's day? What did everybody get up to on this Tuesday? This Tuesday, my friends. My dudes. My fellas and my guys. And my ladies and my flies. Your mom is sick? Oh, Woogie, that sucks, dude. That's fucking rough, man. That's never a fun thing to go through. Is it just like a cold or what? Let's go with this one. Yes. Congratulations, Zardis. That's so lit, dude. Congratulations. That's right. We were working on Lake Ontario. Also just got a massage, so things are neutral. How was the dentist trip, though? Hopefully it was like business as usual. Hopefully that man or woman just got in your mouth, did what they had to do, and then left. Right? Right? Yeah. That's the hope. That's the dream, right? That's the dream right there. Worked on my own for the past 2 days. What do you do, Lauren? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to fucking answer. You can tell me to fuck off. That's cool too. Whatever, man. I'm not your dad. But you can call me daddy. Ha! Let's go. Hopefully the massage wasn't at the dentist. Can I get some fucking Monka S in chat? Jesus. Alright, I'm just gonna give you a little breast massage while I'm working here on your mouth. Alright, that's cool. I want to raise, please. I did the laundry. Fuck you. Eat your green beans and your asparagus and your fucking Brussels sprouts. Okay? You little shit. You were adopted. There you go. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate that. Get your gums massaged? Really? Yo, Monster Back, what up, dude? How you doing? Those penguins are pretty fucking cute, Robin. They're pretty fucking cute. I'm not gonna lie. I eat vegetables on a daily basis. I don't. I work in an optician's. We've had no... As people have been off training? Oh, shit. Fuck, dude. That sucks. Papa John's. Oh, yeah. We were cleaning out this lake. Looks like the majority of our goods problems are gone. No, she has some, dude. She's got penguins. Not enough buyers. Fuck you, not enough buyers. Garbage processing is low. Don't tell me how to live my life, computer. You didn't. They too strong. They too strong. We'll just throw that in for now to get our garbage processing back in the green. We're low on jails. Jalalis, as they call them. Was spying on me on the cameras, asking what I'd be doing. Wait, what? I feel like that's kind of not allowed, Lauren. I feel like they shouldn't be allowed to do that. Maybe that's just me, though. Penguins are extinct? I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. I thought that they were fine. I just subscribed for the penguins. Oh my god. Lauren, at least you're fucking reading about something in your field. You're not like, let's fucking look at the next copy of Jugs, right? Like, at least you're doing, like, kind of what you're supposed to be doing. That looks pretty not bad. Little downtown red light district-y bullshit going on. Now we're a little our mass transit isn't like fully realized yet. It's okay, but it's under 10%. Insta, Facebook, Twitter. Yep, of course, of course. Zardis, I just started, so we'll be here for about 7.5 hours? 7 hours? Something like that? Oh! As I just keep stretching. I'm gonna try and put this up on YouTube as well. But it's kind of not really like a great thing to just jump in halfway through a build on YouTube. Like, I'd like to like start at the beginning. Which kind of sucks. Maybe I start a new city today. That way I can do like a full thing, you know? It sucks because I do really like this city. Huh. Let's give this some thought for a second. Because, like, if I don't make content for YouTube, I won't get subscribers. That's just how it works. You're not going to grow your YouTube if you don't have shit. So I'll be off soon. Hey, Lauren, it's all good. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out for a little bit, at least. Auntie, hello! How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I think I might want to start like a brand new one. This is still saved, so like it's chill. I always go out and buy some Canadian. It fucking sucks. And this is actually Rockstar. But I always go out and buy like a couple. Usually convenience stores have them like, you can get 3 for like fucking $6, $7. It's expensive, but I need them to survive. Yeah, we're gonna start at the beginning. I'm gonna start a new one. Oh, you mean run out of that monster? Never. He's always injecting his love in my chat. Yeah. Alright, so this is gonna be fucking step 1, stage 1, starting off, how to start a city, going on. This way I can make like actual fucking good content. Which I never understood. I don't know how to make good content. So, there we go. Welcome everybody to the channel. How you doing? Blackfire TV here. We're gonna fucking start off a new city. Probably shouldn't swear, but I'm gonna. Let's take a look at like a map everybody's gonna be able to have. Let's go with birds, please. I'm trying to tell the people what the bird atlas. I'm telling them. Thank you. Let's start off at like Shady Strands. Yes. Yes. Shady Strands. I like this map. We'll call it Hi Mom. Perfect. Got it. Himmum. It's Himmum. If you name it like, actually, if you just fucking give that name to like a person from Boston, they'll call it like Jim. Because Boston, they write down the name and then they're like, okay, how can we just not say it in any fucking way close to what is going on? That's how Boston does it. I love it. I love it to death. Like, there's a fucking place called like Worcestershire sauce or some shit. There's like a city called Worcestershire. They call it Worcester. Alright, so when you start a city, you're greeted with a bunch of stuff. Now, I am running some mods here, but I'm going to be playing the first little bit basically without the mods. This is going to be something that anybody can do. You can start off this way, and you can build, and it will work 9 times out of 10. Alright? So you're greeted with a little hello, pause your game, stop it there, and start your building. But before you build, you want to look around. Alright, you want to look around, see, okay, we got like rails everywhere. There's rail systems all over this place. Highway, we could get trade route, boat access over there, it looks like. The grade of the road, it's gently hilled. Gently hilled, little river, little belly of the river there. We built on this map before, I believe. When we did it last time, we built down there. But let's... Okay, so there's shipping lanes up there, actually. You can see them. So we can build out this way. You can connect to those shipping lanes. Thank you for the auto host, Azili. So, when you first get started, you've got access to, like, nothing. You ain't got shit. But, this little 2-lane road, you're going to want to take that. You're going to want to just kind of build a 40 little piece of that, 40 unit piece of that, 40 simoleons? I don't know what the currency is. 40 cheddars, and that unlocks a bunch of other roads, okay? So you'll get like your 6-lane, your 4-lane, you'll get some one-ways and dirt roads and all that shit. You'll get all of it. So now you can really mix and match and play how you want to play. So we'll start off an initial part of the city here, and then we're actually going to build in behind. I want to get to that. I want to get to that as soon as possible. The weather in the toolbar, so you probably noticed your game may look a little different than mine. The weather in the toolbar is not a mod. That's actually legit just from having some of the expansions. That is the Winter Wonderland, Snowfall. That's what it's called. Haha. Reyes, I'm starting another one because I want to have a better thing for my YouTube. I wasn't really happy with how the last one turned out. Like, it was alright. It was okay. But I need to make better content. So, this will feel more natural because I'm actually talking to you guys, you know? So, what I'm doing is I'm just putting a 6-lane road down. And then, see these little roads here? I'm going to build this in. So, they'll be able to connect to that road. This is a really simple way to kind of start off your city. Now, it looks like a hilly fucking mess, but we're going to fix that later. And you're right, my sheep, they are. So what I like to do is I like to build with dirt roads. I like to build with the dirt roads, and I like to just, you know, we're just going to go out about 11 units. So this marker right here is 10 units. Each one of those is 10. That's 20, 30, 40, 50. And then each little... See the little squares there? Those are actually 1 unit each. So if we do that, that's 11 units. 11 units will get you to line up with big roads. Otherwise, 10 units, like so, will line up with other roads of similar sizes. And we'll just come back like that. Started off pretty basic. You know what? Yeah, no, we'll start off with the grid, but I'm not going to stick with a grid pattern. We're going to be getting rid of the grid, like, ASAP. Go up by 11 and just do, like, a little spot for people to live. So this goes a lot quicker once you, like, understand the road sizes. Alright, so that's like a super simple, super basic idea. But I'm going to be doing a lot of curved roads, I think, on this build. Misclicked. Hey, wall. There you go. Robin will, she'll step up, man. She will step up and she will give you the bites. We'll just slap a little, like, power plant there. So I didn't spend too much money. I will spend more, but I'm probably going to spend it over, like, in this area. And start getting that built up. So we got our power. We need water. Now, when you're putting water down, make sure to, like, pay attention to which way the water is flowing. Because if you put a poop pipe up on this side and then you suck water up here, you're literally feeding your citizens their own poop. Nobody wants that except for like a few weird people, but it's 2018. We're not going to king shame. We'll throw this down here. And we'll throw the water suck up over here. I'll just connect it up. Bam. So just always kind of keep track of that. Now the same thing goes for water towers. Like this is going to make a lot of pollution. If you put a water tower next to it, you're going to be sucking up land pollution. And then Aaron Brockovich is going to come and slap your ass around. Easy. Yeah, that's right. I've seen Aaron Brockovich. Fuck you guys. Now what? Yeah, all bitings with consent in the Discord, guys. Feel free to join the Discord. It is in my panels. Edna, hey, how you doing, brother? Welcome into the stream. Hope you're excellent, my dude. Hope you're fan-diddly-tastic. Yeah, no problem. Aaron Brockovich was a legit movie. Yeah, it actually was pretty good. Except I'm so sick of the fucking movie because every day in high school when our shop teacher was like, I don't want to teach today, we watching Aaron Brockovich. I was like, man, fuck Aaron Brockovich. I don't want to see this again. And fuck. Alright, so we got like 30 grand. We've got so much money, and we didn't really spend it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan out this side. So this is going to have to be like... That would actually line up pretty good, I think. I just need a frame of reference to be able to go over the highway. Now, the dirt roads can make bridges, so I'm going to do that, I think. And now we've got a road that lines up with these roads. So anything we do is going to be fucking all lined up. It's going to be Gucci. You can actually just come down here That lines up with that, which means that if we put in the next road, so we got to go 11. And this is the exact same positioning as it is on the other side. The exact same positioning. We'll do something like that, and then we'll move it around. We watched like Howl's Moving Castle? Fuck you, seriously? Man. It was Aaron Brockovich anytime the teacher didn't want to teach. Put like a gentle curve on this. That's good. That would play the show. No, Psycho, really? Holy shit. That's legit, dude. Yeah, it was always Aaron Brockovich. Every fucking time. Every time. That's super expensive, so we don't want to fuck with that. Little Giants is for gym class? Man, Little Giants. Shit's lit. Now, to get this to line up properly, you can leave a little extra space if you'd like. But if you're using the freeform tool, as long as you're going from point to point and you're following the exact same rule, you can get a perfect separation. Perfect separation. I'm actually, hold on. Let me just show you in fucking effect. Look at this. Basically, it's a little hard with some of the zoning because they are squares, so they do cut in weird ways. But you can get a perfect line. Now, that's how I do my highways typically. When you're refunding money, you won't get the full sum back, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. It's chill. We're just going to do something like this to get like a perfect separation. Enough for a walking path, actually. And then this one is obviously, when I put it in, it was straight. See? So it's perfectly lined up there, and the curve is perfectly mirrored. And that works for anything. Like, as long as you're following the rule of, like, let's say I wanted, like, a one-way here, and I went freeform tool, up like that, and over like that. As long as I go from the same direction, in the same spot. Actually, I can do it right next to it. Watch this. You're going to get a perfect road every time. So when you're building long stretches of highway, do it in the same direction at the same time to get the right curvature. It'll make it a much smoother highway. Now, I have so much money I don't even know what to do with. So we'll throw in like one like that, because why not? We'll throw in like maybe a road in there. The road in there. Dean, how are you doing? Welcome, and Extra Extreme, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're having an excellent, excellent day. Extra excellent. See what I did there? We'll get that separation again. And we can do this as many times as we want to get the exact same effect. It's a fucking glorious little trick. And this one didn't go in properly. Now, if you're using mods, if you are running mods in your game, Control on Precision Engineering will give you that snap. So it'll snap you. Instead of going like, see the fractions of a degree? It tells me those. But if I hold Control, it will snap every 5 degrees. Which is just, it makes things a little bit easier. After 45, of course, it can't go any further. That's a limit of the game. Oh, pardon me. But we can make like a little neighborhood here, and it's Gucci. It's chill. About to write a little paper? Yo, Dean, about what? What's your subject matter, my dude? And we're gonna work more with this later. We'll make some other shit come out of it. We still got like 8 grand to spend. Now, when you first start a city, you want to spend as much money as you possibly can, because as soon as you start the game, you're going to be running a deficit. Because you've got no one to pay for all of these roads and their maintenance. So it can be super expensive. Of course, the cheaper the roads you use, the better effect it will have. I don't like this. Listen to a podcast and give thoughts on it. Oh, okay. Right on. Right on. I'll make a podcast just for you, my man. I don't know how I want to grow this yet. I don't want a highway to run there. If I was going to run a highway, I'd run it in behind. Or on this side, or right next to the water. To give people options. What do I want? How do I want to build this? A Pyrocast. Yeah, right? No, a Pyrocast is when I, like, do a mold of my Penzor. Gotta spend money to make money. AWOL, that's exactly it. So when you're starting out, you've got to spend that money to make money because you've got to build an infrastructure. Now, this infrastructure will benefit us probably past the first 2 milestones. You don't have to go this extreme. I mean, I could start the game up now if you guys want to see that. Let's spend this money down here to connect up our lines, and maybe I do just go ahead and show you that you can start without spending all your money if you want. You can't cast that small. Wow. And Arrayas is banned. No, you're right. I got one of them tiny Ds. One of those micro Ds. Like a Hot Wheels. Let's run the power across this way so we can actually, like, we'll give ourselves options over here to build. We haven't piped it, so there's where our money goes. Perfect. That's a little bit of a waste of money, but whatever. Go up, and we'll just like... So what I'm doing when I do this is I'm just, like, giving very minimal overlappage. Alright? You don't want it to overlap too far because you're going to be wasting money, obviously. Like, that is a waste of money. It's not very much of a waste of money, but it is a waste of money. So go out a little bit further. That is basically perfect. Right? So it's close, but it's like not quite. Like that is as perfect as you can get. Hot Wheels. Yeah, women would love it, Reyes. 22 units is optimal. Yeah, right? $440 worth of road is pipe is basically the magic number. Now, you don't need to do it that way. You don't necessarily have to. You can fucking do shit like that. It doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, we got 195 bucks. I'm gonna blow it on penny candies. There we go. So we're down to $15. Bingo, bango, bongo. 15 bucks left. So now we zone. Now, there's a couple of different philosophies about zoning. There's the philosophy of... Actually, this is basically ideal to show you. One of the styles of how you should zone. Now, this is on a very small scale, but it gives you a basic idea of zoning. So you'd go residential, commercial, offices, or in industry, or any kind of workforce. So what this does, JP Gaming, welcome, my dude. What this does is people that live at home, they always want to go to shops and back home, or they want to go to from home to shops to work, or they want to go from home to work, then shop, then home, or they want to go there to there, right? So any one of those combinations, this allows them to always be bypassing shops. It's how most things are zoned in the real world. It's the same thing that they kind of teach you if you're running like a grocery store. They want all of the like flashy buy stuff so that you're presented with it on the way in and on the way out. Okay, it's just a psychology of selling. This game actually does take that into account. People will, they'll go to buy something and then drive home. Now, that's not to say that you have to zone always like this. You can do any combination. The other kind of form of it, I don't really have a good place to do the example for it. Well, I can just kind of miff it, all right? So, the other kind of form would be this. This is the other kind of style. So your residential and your commercial would be parallel to one another, and work being the optimal distance from both. So if people want to go shop, they can drive over there and go there, or they can drive straight to work. So those are the two kind of styles. You can either have all three lined up, or you can have two together and then one on the side. Either one will work. You can do a combination of both. Sometimes, you know, one will work better than the other in certain situations. Other ones will work in other situations. It's a pretty nifty thing. Now, I've got to make it so power jumps over there. I actually didn't account for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just remove that road, which will give us like $3 grand. And I'm going to run a wire. I completely forgot about this side. I could have made it work without doing that, but I want to do that just because it's a lot easier. Well, yeah, AWOL. Now, there would be buffer zone. Now, like this, it would be on a much grander scale than that. To show you the example, it would be, I would have my workforce all on this side, a little bit of buffer, and then I would have all of my residential, and then I would have shopping right here, right? So they could stay in their neighborhood to go to shops, or they could drive through. But the way that I do it, it's kind of like the first one that I showed you. It's kind of how there's going to be shopping along the major roads, typically. Which I'm going to expand this out a little bit. Even though this side's not going to be staying for long. So my shopping is going to be on this main road so that you'll see the benefits later. I'll show you the benefits later. But it's something that I do like to do. Now, when you're zoning, don't zone everything all at once. If I start zoning all this, they'll move over there, and I don't want that. I want to control how they move into my city to make sure power flows exactly where I need it to flow. So I'm going to put like commercial there. I'm going to put houses on this side, and I'm actually going to go straight to the wire. I'm going to put a little bit more on this side. And then we're going to start up putting this stuff in. Now, I'm actually going to not do that. I'm going to run it along the outside. Okay? So what that's going to do is when they look for jobs... what do you mean, Canadian Bacon? This is going to work for now, because I just need a small scale of like a working city. So this will actually be perfect. This gives enough separation that pollution won't reach these citizens. That's a fun little fact. You'll see it in action here in a second. But as soon as I hit play, the game is going to start, and we are going to start losing money very quickly. Now, because we've used the most powerful power situation, we've used the coal power plant, we can actually take the budget down on that, take the budget down on water. 200 people don't need a coal power plant just to themselves. That's not how it works. Alright? So you can drop the budget there, and you can mitigate some of your losses. Road maintenance won't really affect anything as much as I wish it would. Come on, potholes. I wish that if you brought the budget down on roads... Oh, wow. Wait, what? I don't even think it ran long enough to do a quick, oh god. It didn't even run long enough to, oh wow. Well, that is how you'd start a city, okay? That's how you'd start a city. I don't get to show it in action, but I'm going to do a quick version to catch us back up there, because once you get the principles, you can just start it up and you can fly through that first part. Shall we? Let's do it. Quality YouTube content today. Thank you so much, game. I really appreciate you. Luckily, I got all of the information out for starting a city. Okay? Yeah, Gooseman. That's just life, dude. It's chill. Whatever. Let's start on a different map then, shall we? Fuck. Okay, this one's got 69. I like it. I'm into it. Let's go. Quality content, boys. Glad I recorded that one. That may be because of mods. There's a lot of things that can cause that. The game typically is pretty stable by itself. Optimized, not so much. You need a pretty high-powered computer to be able to run it at decent frame rates. But as you can see, I'm running quite a few mods. Yeah, you'll get to see it much quicker this time, Canadian. I'm going to just kind of fly through it, do my planning, fly through my stuff, and kind of show you the principles in action. So this is actually fine. It's not a huge deal. There we go. So pause the game. Decent little area, actually. I don't think I've ever played on this. We can fuck with this island over here. We've got a huge peninsula to work with. Very easy to start. So, here we go. 40, delete, roads, this, centered, go. 90 degrees would be nice. Doesn't need to be that long. Doesn't even have to be a straight road. You can mess with that as well. Take your freeform tool, snap that on, snap this on, exclamation mark, turn it around. Go to your dirt roads. Let's get the freeform tool, and let's go wild. Okay, that'll look interesting. And then we're just going to kind of make like a UK-inspired city, I think. Okay, and we'll come out of here. We'll do like that. Come up, camp in there, bring that down. Go across, bring this out. Connect that up. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to come out on this side. Do something pretty similar. Just kind of throwing roads around wherever they stick, you know? And we'll just like bring that out like that. There we go. There's like a neighborhood, alright? Trash piles in the roads. Yeah, extra, you right. And we'll just like bring that in there. And we'll leave that as an open space. We've got roads that run through. Eventually, when we bring this road out, it'll kind of go around the side of that to give them a little more space. So that didn't cost us very much at all. We've got about 10,000 to build a little industry spot, which is going to be over here. So we'll have like a harbor, right? Little harbor in there. We're going to put that on this side, and I'm going to do a mostly straight road, but off on a 65-degree angle down to the water. And then it's going to go... Yeah, we'll just go with this. So we'll go like that, and like that. And that should give us something kind of interesting. Now, I know, straight roads in the UK, in a UK-inspired city, I don't think that's going to work. No, it's fine, dude. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It'll make some interesting stuff happen. And it'll also, I've already, without even looking around, I've already figured out how I want to work this space to work for me. So, like, it's going to be okay. We've got, like, all of our connections are super close. This is a pretty easy map to start on from the looks of it. So, I'm going to need power. Now, I'll show you, we could actually do wind this time if you guys want. I could do some wind power. I don't give a shit. We'll get 2 of those. Potholes as well. Oh, that's right, Lauren, you're from the UK, aren't you? Yeah, so you'd get it more than most of us. All right, so water flow looks good. So we'll drag out of this side, and we will put back in on that side. Now, our power, because we put it so close, we don't need to run lines there. So we've just saved a bit of money, right? Little advanced tactics, man. I got you. Connect these up. Run our first cable. Let's run it. Let's start on this side because it'll actually be like fine. This will get us right to the edge. And that's gonna be our kind of main thing that all of our shit comes off of. So we'll run there. Run. Just kind of eyeball it. See, it's Gucci. Kind of like right there. A little bit further because we need to run up a little bit off. Now, I'm going to change the direction on this side. It's not going to be the most cost effective, but it'll be fine. We've got so much money. I can really build up a lot more stuff. We don't even have roads, just holes. Worry. Salty, we don't really mess with that meme because it's super fucking racist. I don't really like it. I don't really find it that funny, to be honest. It's a little lackluster, in my opinion. There we go. $25,000 still to spend. All right. Time to spend some money, boys. Now, what kind of UK city would it be without a roundabout? So, we're just going to make a little quick roundabout. 10. 10 by 10 should be fine. Yeah, right? I just don't find it amusing. Aureus, sorry, I don't understand what that means. Biggest population? Larson, that's a good question. My computer starts to crap out around 300,000 or so. It starts to get, like, unplayable and not really fun anymore. So that's typically when I call it quits on a city. That's not to say that the city is done. That's when I call it quits. Means I have fat fingers. Oh, okay. Okay, so even that didn't really spend as much money as I was hoping it would. How about a quick save? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Diallo, you smart. Let's name this, YouTube Tut. What's the date today? 23rd. 0123. Ah, it's 0123. That's hilarious. 012318. Let's go. A shrimp roundabout? What? Wait, a shrimp? What the fuck is a shrimp roundabout? I've never heard that term before. I don't think I can get to true 90, so we'll come out of this side. There we are. It kind of looks like a little meatwad dance or like a wave. Oh, a little turbo roundabout. Okay. I know about turbo roundabouts. So we're actually, we have enough to do it too. Larson, I use them sometimes. I'm not a huge fan of them, but they do work, especially in certain situations. The dreaded shrimp. Oh my god. I fucking hope you're being sincere right now. Okay. There we go. That deleted road, like, yeah, that deleted ship, but we're gonna get some of the money back for the refunds. It's Gucci, alright? It's all chill. So one-ways, I'll show you in a little bit. I don't typically use that many one-ways. You can. They do work. They do what they're supposed to do. But I don't really mess with them that much. Because with good traffic control, you really don't need them. Some situations, of course, will. Alright, if we start from this side, everything will be fine. I can get all this money back, and we can actually build a little more infrastructure. Throw that into there. May not even need that because of how I've built, but it's okay. This will get us the best coverage. But like 5 grand, man. I can't even spend this money fast enough. Let's build this side up then, since it wants to be this way. Let's come out of here. I'll just do something like that. Something like that. We'll come out of here with just an off-angle road. It doesn't have to connect up to anything. There we go. Using a mod that gives you more money to start? Absolutely not. I would never do that. Like, that would, I find mods like that offensive. I don't even know why. I just do. So this will be like our weird little industry area. No, I always start with exactly the amount of money that you guys would start with on a fresh game. Do like a 45 there. And maybe like a 45 here. That didn't come out straight. No, mods like that always bug me. I like playing the game the way the game was meant to be played, if that makes sense. Alright, so we've spent our money. We don't have any more. I'm finally out. Finally out of money, boys. So now we zone. Most of this is covered in water. It's fucking close enough. As long as we start on this side, we should be able to turn a profit before this becomes a problem. So, let's take our paintbrush. And let's start on the interior. Take this part off, and we'll literally just paint that in. Then we'll kind of do this block by block and section by section. Because I want to be able to control the growth, like I was saying earlier. We want to have the majority of this part built up. And then we're going to need the industry. Now, yes, okay, I did. Perfect. So the industry is going to start over here. And I won't go any further than that to start. All right, so there's our spread. So you can see that I kind of go by the 3 sections rule. With a little bit of like a caveat. So when I eventually get out to this one, all my like shops and stuff are going to be out on this main road. I did. I sniped 0 AWOL. We got absolute 0. I spent everything. I spent every penny. A snack drawer? Yeah, man. It's all about the snack drawer, dude. My snack drawer is just a kitchen. Nothing like being broke. You got it, bro. You got it. As I said before, now, I don't know. That's going to be 16 megawatts of power. I'm going to drop it, but it's going to have to come up pretty soon. Basically, right off the bat, it's going to have to come back up. Before you hit play, double check your shit. We're sucking up water. We're pushing water out. Flow is perfect. All right. Ready to start. Let's go. Here we go. So it's going to start building up. I can actually show you this way. There they go. Look, it houses. It houses. And they have power. Oh no, my kitchen's in my like bedroom. The autosave should kick in now, Robin. It should be fine. Alright, so we need more houses. We've kind of built an area though, so we can expand out from that area. Just in like little sections, little blocks. There go the shops. Those are going to build up, and then here come the jobs. Now, these guys have started being stupid. That's fine. It happens. As more jobs become required, they're going to build a little closer and a little closer and a little closer until they touch. We are dipping into the red. Don't worry. If you dip far enough into the red, you actually get a one-time bailout of 50,000. Okay, so we have hit our power capacity already, but we are also turning a profit. Yeah, Lauren. I live in a one-room apartment. All right, so you can see we are out of power. Like, we don't have it. We don't have the power, but we do actually have the power. We've just dropped our budget so far that it's not giving us the power we need. We'll do that. There we go. We're way above capacity now. We've got 11. Oh, nope. There we go. Yep, there we are. So this is just city vitals. You don't need this. If you need to see your power, you can literally just click it. It'll show you. Oh, wow. We're only producing 9? Ooh, these were not well placed. And just for ease of use, for now, I'm going to actually take off the night cycle. Oh, that's foggy. Hello. So we're going to need another power solution here in the immediate future. But we're just going to get our taxes to keep, like, getting us money, right? Build this out on this side, too. Why not, man? Shit. We'll do the inside. Fuck it. There we go. Hit our first milestone. Okay? And look at all the room we still have to fill in. That's the beauty of spending all of your money on infrastructure. So, once you've built up the, oh my god, Gremlin, that sounds awesome. So, now we need a dump. Which we can just throw down basically anywhere, but I've kind of left these as grids so I can fit the stuff in. We could have done recycling, I guess, to keep it green. I don't really want to lose $1,000 for no reason, so we'll build our clinic instead, and we'll just kind of throw a clinic near the roundabout, right? And we got $4 grand. That's not really enough to do anything with, so we're just gonna let it sit. Now, because we've hit the first milestone, we have more things to look at in our budget panels. We've got taxes, we've got the budget, and which we already had, but we've also got loans now as well. So if we want 20,000 to get started, we can grab 20,000, build more infrastructure, be ready for the next wave of people, right? Yeah, nice. But I want to bring my taxes up to 12%. Now, if you're playing pre some of the expansions, 12% works. It was the old way of doing it. So you'd bring your shit up to 12%. They would pay it. They wouldn't complain. Now, because of some of the different districts that you can make, which we'll touch on later, you can actually make... You have more fine control over how much you make people pay. Alright? You can... some people are happy paying fucking 14, 15%. So just keep an eye on that. There's other ways of kind of manipulating your stuff. Elevated. So with my mods turned on, right now I'm getting 64, 66 frames per second. 72, 75, 80, 82. The further out you go, the better your frames go. Until you get a certain distance out, and then the fog all renders and it goes to shit. But optimally, 85. When I'm zoomed in building-wise, about 60. When I zoom in all the way, no matter how powerful your computer is, you drop into like the 50s, 60s. And then as the city grows, when the city gets bigger, it gets harder and harder. This is a very CPU-intensive game. Now, what that means is each one of these people, they pick the route that they want to go on, and the computer has to do a calculation for it. I've got autosave on, Diallo. It'll usually work pretty well, especially because I do build a little bit slower once I get started. Now, green power is trash. Green power, you are garbage. This is... It promised me 8 and it gave me 6. Why? There is an autosave. Yes, Gremlin. It's promising me 8, and it's not giving me 8. Both of these together are giving me 8, so we're having issues with this. I'm going to keep them because we won't get any money back. They've been running for too long. But I'm going to take out a loan, and we're going to switch over to dirt power. We're going to do coal. Because I'm fed up. It lied to you. It did lie to me. We're going to switch over to coal power. You, sir. Ah, awesome. Nats fan, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Mighty kind of you, my brother. Alright, so we've dipped down a little bit into the red, and that is because we're now paying the interest on our loan. Right? We weren't far enough ahead that it would kind of work for us. Now, I will bring this back down because we're producing way more power than we need. And that should bring us more in line. There we go. And we'll be back into the green now. Find you a man that promises 4 and gives 7. You right. Not a man who promises you 7 and only has 3, huh? Huh? Let's go. Alright, so we're making 400 bucks. We would be making 800 if we hadn't taken that loan, but I needed the power. Now we can start working our way towards education. Now, if you're ever curious about how close you are to the next milestone, this thing right here shows you, like, I'm 3/4 of the way there. So, to get the next thing, we need 650 people. Oh my god, Senin. We're going to blow through this milestone. Like, it's not even a big deal. It could also be, like, this, like, wind area only, like, once it hits one, it slows down the other. Sometimes you'll notice when you place down a wind turbine, the area of dark blue shrinks. It's a super weird thing. I don't really understand the wind power. That's why I typically don't really use it. When I get to, like, by the time I want to go to green power, I usually just have, like, solar panels. That's usually when I switch. Birds, please. What are you doing, little shits? Alright, let's bring the budget back up to 80%. Okay. And that brings us to 35. So we've got plenty of headroom now. We should turn a profit. It should be fine. Let's start zoning more areas. This is a lot of what you're going to be doing. Is kind of zoning slowly at the start. So at the start of the game, you're going to be zoning like one of these and then waiting, right? Near the end of the game, you're going to be zoning areas that are like this big. But you have to be kind of wary of that because if you zone too large, you can be prone to death waves. Because if everybody moves in at once, everybody dies at once. That's just how it works. This game is a little simplistic in how it thinks about that. So we've hit Worthy Village. That unlocks a new spot of land. We get districts now. We get another loan. We can take 2 loans now. District specializations and services policies. It also unlocked the police, the fire, unique buildings, forestry and agriculture, self-sufficient, which is part of the expansion, organic and local produce. I'm going to punch a bird in the face. I'm going to do it. As well as some policies for power use, water use, smoke detectors and all that. And then these are the buildings we got. One of them is a mod. 2 of them are a mod. These 2 are the static ones for the game. And it shows you like all the different landmarks that you can unlock as well. So it's very cool. That's a good panel to kind of get used to. Thank you for the loots, by the way. So, first things first. You know what? Actually, first things first. We should probably pay off that loan. So this one has a lower weekly cost, but a higher interest rate over the term. What I like to do is I like to take that one and pay this one off if I can. All right. Kyle the Young, you like the music? This is just non-copyright stuff, so I can put it on YouTube and not get, like, not pay someone else's shit, you know? How are you doing, Kyle? Welcome, buddy. All right, so we need police. We need fire. So that, you touched me, Mira. You touched me on the head. I felt it. You flew into the side of my face yesterday. Or the other day. Shit was ridiculous. We're going to put in fire. We're going to put in police. We're going to put them on the main drag. It's Gucci. We're going to go into our water and we're going to expand the water things out. Jackin, hello. How you doing, buddy? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm at my limit, boy. I'm at my limit. All right, and we'll just kind of... So you can see that was not like an optimal play. That's a very expensive pipe to have, but it's not a very long one, so it's chill, you know? It's okay. It's all right. You don't have to min-max the game. Build how you want to build, play how you want to play, and just have fun with it, dudes. I'll do that and just pop that in there. What up, Bloodthirsty? How you doing, dude? All right, so we'll zone another one of these. So when you're speedrunning this game, it's very similar, but none of this fancy stuff comes into play. You want, like, a lot of stuff goes to the wayside. I know, right, Lauren? He just wants to fight, dude. Atlas, I don't want to fight you, bro. You're a little shit. You bite and you poop. I want to play with that. So we've got our kind of parks and leisure... Well, we don't have parks, but we've got kind of like these statues that you can put around to increase land value, which is a whole nother thing. Increasing land value increases happiness and promotes people moving in. Jack and I've done some of them, yeah. For education, we still don't have a school, so let's put a school in. Now, with the newest Green Cities expansion, you get the community school, which has a lower capacity, but it looks nicer, and I think that's really the only benefit. It costs you more per week, costs more money, has less capacity. But I don't know what it actually does. I think it's just for, like, looks. It's for flavor. So we can actually just do a regular school. Yeah, the Green Cities assets are beautiful. Let's put it out here. Let's do that. Don't be afraid to bulldoze, by the way, guys. Don't be afraid to just bulldoze stuff. Mikey Woko, thank you for the host, brother. Like, just don't be afraid of doing it. Like, let's say I didn't like this area after a while. I was like, you know what? I really didn't plan for that. I didn't really think about it. Just delete it. It doesn't matter. The only exception being this landfill site. That's going to be a bit of a bitch to move. It has to empty out first. Alright, so, oh, there we go. So there's Tiny Town. Luca, hello. So we've unlocked even more stuff. And we didn't even have a chance to use our last stuff. That's because I built so much infrastructure. I'm used to kind of jumping through the first stage. That unlocked a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. Now, some of these are modded assets. Some of them are assets with the games, like these parks. That came with Green Cities, the sports hall and gymnasium. The Institute of Creative Arts, so that's a high school. The Fine Arts High School, that is a mod. These are not mods. That's modded. That's modded. Actually, I think it's everything from this point is a mod. Yep, it is. So everything from here on is a mod. So this is the stuff we unlocked to play with. Now, we've also, like, we got canals. There's so much to this game that I wouldn't be able to fit everything in, even in, like, an 8-hour stream. I wouldn't be able to touch on everything that you need to know. But you're going to learn by playing. You're going to learn by playing the game. So I'm going to pause real fast. We're going to put some parks in. Gothic ammo! Tier 2, 7 years, no message. Guy doesn't give a fuck. How are you doing, Gothic Elmo? Thank you for the sub support, my dude. I appreciate you, man. Shit. Alright, so we got kind of an open space here. Let's put a dog park in. Across the street, maybe? Well, not quite across the street, but kitty corner. How goes it? It goes fantastic, dude. Just doing some content here for Twitch and YouTube. I'm going to be uploading this onto YouTube. Probably tonight. I don't know if I have to wait 24 hours or not. I don't know if that's, like, in my contract, but we'll find out. If not, I'll work on it tonight and then put it on tomorrow. I think content has to be exclusive for 24 hours as an affiliate. I really don't know. I don't know the rules. I just do things, man. Dean, There kind of is. You have Twitch owns the content for the first 24 hours, and then you can upload it anywhere you want. That's the reason why you're not allowed to do multi-streams. You're not allowed to stream to both YouTube and Twitch and Mixer at the same time. You can't do it. It's not allowed. We need a high school. Just take the basic high school, and we'll put it on the downtown core area. So... next to the high schools. See, I like that, Gooseman, but I haven't really planned for that. I don't have very much room to do that. But I do like that idea as well. Yes, Gomer, I'm trying to get more active on YouTube. I want to grow my YouTube channel. Anybody who's in here that wants to follow the YouTube channel to see some of this stuff happening, I'm going to be posting this entire video on YouTube so you can start from the beginning and kind of build with me if you want. With Crash included. I'm going to keep the whole Crash and everything. But feel free to follow me on there. I want to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the summer. That's my goal. Wow, Sam. Wow. See, normally I would leave one of these open and then put the school in it and then have a walking path and stuff. I've heard of the not streaming more than, but not a time limit. There is. They own your content for the first 24 hours after that you've made it. You're not supposed to. You can get in trouble for it, but the amount of people that I've heard getting in trouble for it is super low. Which is none. Let's put it on this side. That gives a little bit of room in the back, huh? So the way that I've been building this, the whole principle is you want to limit the connections that you've got to your main roads to give nice long stretches of uninterrupted traffic. Right? So if the traffic doesn't have to stop, it can freely flow. And people coming from down here can go up and in there, or they can come up and in there, depending on where they need to go. If they want to go, like, right there, they're not going to come in here. It's slower for them to do that, right? So they're going to come in and then down. They always take the fastest route. Not the shortest route, the fastest route. Which varies from build to build, of course. So that's why I typically leave long stretches of uninterrupted road and kind of do different things. Now, let's touch on districts real fast. Sorry, this is not a super... like, I'm not very chatty with you guys, because I want to try and teach this stuff, so at least I have something to put up. So let's build a district here. Whoa, that was bad. There we go. So we'll put a district in like that. We'll put a district in like... you know what? We'll include this part into this district. Then we'll touch this part over here like that. And our water use has finally hit its limits, so we're going to go into budget, and we're going to bring our water budget up to 100. And bring our power budget up to 100. We can accommodate it now. Why not just have it? It'll be a little bit of lost funds, but whatever. You don't need to min-max that much. It's Gucci, you know? Good night, Lauren. Sweet dreams. We'll catch you later, Tater. Connect that up. Hey, Snowman, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, dude. I don't think we've got highways yet. When do we unlock those? 1800. Okay. So, I painted in districts. Now, what do districts do? What's the benefit of having them? Alright. So, if you want to keep your school force uneducated or your workforce uneducated, you can click on a district. You can see the stats of that district. So, this is mostly residential, a little bit of commercial. Right? You can see the average level of the zoned buildings. You can see how many children, teens, young adults, and seniors live in this area, the population, the land value, households, workers, and then you can set policies for that area, which is right here. So with the policies, you can actually, like, you don't even need to click there. I think that might actually be a mod, but if you click the policies and then click on a spot, you can see what's up. Good night, Zenon. Sweet dreams, my man. So let's say, okay, we were having issues where there was lots of crime and probably fire. If we do the smoking ban, it will make people not allowed to smoke. All right. So it decreases their happiness, but it increases their health. Right. So you can ban smoking everywhere and increase your health. So people are like, they live longer lives and they don't die. If you want an uneducated workforce, you can do schools out. These people will prioritize finding jobs as opposed to going to high school, university, etc. To increase land value, you can go with parks and recreation. It will increase the land value around parks and plazas, but it will also cost you more money. Okay? So all of these will cost you money. That's just kind of how it is, but it, like, watch. So if we do the parks and rec one here, and then run it, there's the policy there. And the land value starts to go up. Because the one park we put in increased the land value of that area. Now, if we want to go crazy with that and take advantage of it, we can put in, I don't know, botanical garden maybe? No, it probably won't fit. It's a pretty big asset. I don't want a bouncy castle. It's dumb. Carousel park. And you can see that that had a huge sphere of influence. Like, it's a massive sphere of influence. So even putting it out here got most of this area. You can put in, I don't know, one of these. Man, I haven't heard this song in forever. This is like, this was a staple of the channel way back in the day. So, DM Monster, I've thought about that. Yeah. I was thinking about putting it, like, up there. Especially if we do, like, full series of building cities and stuff. So now you can see we're spending a lot of money on those parks we just put in. But we can move more people in, so it should be fine. And I'm going to use the fill tool and just kind of touch these spots here. I'm going to put some more shops out on the exterior. Sam, you remember this. We used to have this song and a bunch of these non-copyright songs when I first started out streaming years and years ago, a year and a half ago. This was a song. This was one of the songs that like used to always come on. Sam has been around forever, dude. Like forever. Sam was in there when I had like my first like 5 viewers each stream. It's crazy to think how like far I've come since then. And how far the channel has grown and how big our community has gotten. I adore it, man. Oh look, it's a car wash, like a Walter White car wash. Oh shit, we're making meth! Okay, I'm over it. Let's throw in, so you can see our budget shot back up with how much money we're making. Let's actually move this thing. I feel like this is probably in the way. Throw that top corner. There we go. I remember saying 10 viewers, PogChamp, I know, right? Oh man, those were the days, dude. Part of me kind of misses those days, and other parts love where I'm at now. I get like nostalgic about the old days, man. I'm going to be doing content on YouTube as well for streaming and stuff and how to get started on streaming. Really basic tutorials on getting started. Eventually I want to offer like a service where people can subscribe. And basically I would come in each week and do like goal setting with them and do like live help. To help them get started in streaming and to help them kind of stay on track, penguin loots and stuff, and help them grow their channel and what it takes to like grow the stream, grow their community, and grow their brand. Like, I would love to do stuff like that. And eventually take on other people to help as well. So we are growing. We're growing actually very quickly here. So let's slap down more of these roads. We need to figure out how we're going to do this. Now, we're not going to be able to have a highway come in here. We could sneak one in off the edge. We could sneak one in on the side. Boomtown. Sudded. We've got transportation, unique buildings. We've got ferries, buses, trams, taxis. And then we've got highways. Look at all these highways. Now, these are ones that I've downloaded from the Steam Workshop. You can build these yourself. You can actually use the in-game thing to build these if you want. But I typically just download. Timbo does amazing work. I trust the dude. He makes good shit. Yeah, Sam, absolutely. And then you get all the roads associated with that. Doing a boomtown. They sing Venga Boys all the time. That IRL streaming is hard. Monster Back, it's not easy, I'll tell you that. So now we've got Death Care. We've got a new advanced wind turbine. So if we want to go green, you could go green on these. They're actually pretty good cost for power. They're not bad. We've got heat, which we don't have to worry about. Medical helicopters. We've got the disaster response unit. But I feel like that stuff's going to go, like, downtown. Wave power plant. I don't really mess with those. The biofuel bus. Some good shit. We got some good stuff. But really, how are we going to move people around in this downtown core? And then this is going to be a really, like... I'm going to really build this up with tall buildings. It's like, going to be like a Manhattan-inspired kind of thing. But in a UK style. Okay, let's do a straight road. Yep, we'll do a straight road to there. Then we'll do a 20 unit by 20 unit bend. Then we'll go straight out this way. Probably to there. Right? And then I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do after that. We've got to build this entire area up. Probably with just really basic, simple, semi-gridded stuff. We're going to have a railway system come in on this side. I'm going to trim this area up. And then out here, I don't know what to do. Maybe just rail yard. Maybe just have like a static rail yard in this area. I want to make like a raindrop shape out of highway. Or sorry, not highway. Out of train track. Then in the middle have like a couple little bypasses and stuff. We're going to have a straight water line mark there that like cuts this whole area back. A train that comes in, goes around, comes back out. Probably behind. Over some of that. Okay. That'll work. So just kind of like every time you hit a milestone, plan what you're going to be doing next. And like go a couple of steps ahead. That way you kind of have an idea of how you want to build things. So you have less deleting to do. Oh, Monster Back rip. Fucking rip, mate. Alright, so we'll do a 20 unit by 20 unit at 135. Do I want to do that? I don't think I do, actually. Yeah, you know what? I think I do. I think I do. I think I do want to do this. Now, you'll probably notice I'm going up to 24 meters. Which gives us a nice grade. Gets us a lot of height, and will be able to make us a bridge that goes across. That should be the same height as that, which is 24. See that? Beautiful. Now, that doesn't give us a highway, but it should be okay. I don't really think we have anything to worry about there. For building the roads on the inside. Now, this is going to be a pretty large neighborhood if we... Well, actually, you know, it's not that big. It's not that big. ET to help Elliot lift off. Perfect. Yes, that's exactly what I was hoping. Yeah. I come out of this side, and... That's the wrong tool. I like using the freeform whenever I'm doing this, because you can just make a lot more interesting shapes. You get a little more control. So you can see, like, I can make this entire neighborhood just work. And all of these will be the same because I'm going from the same kind of spot. They'll all have the same division in between them. Except when you get to this little touchy spot, huh? There we go. Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck just happened? Hello? Red car convention. Red car convention. Get your red car here. We got red mopeds, red sports cars, red sedans, and red saloons. We've got it all. I've never seen that happen before. Okay. All right. Fuck yeah, boys. Well, car dealer moved in. We out here. We grinding. Classy gets sassy. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, we're gonna do like a little lakefront baloney here. I've never seen that before. That's so fucking weird. There we go. I've never seen that happen, like, ever. Okay, so let's grab this and we'll go. I might have to cut that. Hold on. Motherfucker. That's gonna, okay. Get that out of here, and we're just gonna wherever the road takes us, huh? See, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm still so confused by, like, what happened. So I'm just kind of eyeballing this to make decent little curves there. Now this space, let's go something like that. Let's do some straight roads in between. Just paint it however you want. Like, it's not that huge of a deal. Like, you can just do this if you want and have a straight road that runs through it. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not a huge deal. You could take the curvy road if you want, and you can bring that out and maybe do something like that if you want, and have a 5-way there. That's fine too, whatever. Paint it with red cars. Yeah, man, red cars only. That's how we out here. Have that curve around. Have that one curve in. Bring a road out of that. Go straight down to there and then connect through. whatever. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, like I keep saying it doesn't really matter because it doesn't. At the end of the day, this is just something that I'm building. Like it can be any shape, style, form, whatever. It genuinely can be anything that you can imagine. You can build. All right, so you can do like a fucking wavy ass road like that, and it's still fine. In fact, I like doing stuff like that because it adds character. You get pulled over. AWOL, exactly. That's why we wanted one, you know? Because it adds character to a city. To have little quirky shit like that. Something like that. Let's bring this out on an angle. Another 5-way. Why not? Straight road. Let's slap one of these in like so. And let's bring it all the way up. Who cares? So that's a giant neighborhood. Now, how do we connect it to this main road? Let's find out. Let's do one there. I kind of let the city speak to me, man. It's kind of whatever I feel like it needs at the time is what I do, and then we'll go in later and touch it up. Connect that up like that. Why not? This one. We'll leave it. Let's connect that in. That might become a triangle about later. I can show you guys a triangle about. Love doing that shit. And let's... So if you click and hold on the specific item that you're trying to delete, you can actually just, like, delete only like items, right? Robin, what is that? What is that link? What's that, like, clip? Alright. So, there we go. Those are connected. They don't need a power line. Tigrum, hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Do that. Got him. Toasted and roasted, boys. These fucking red cars, man. I'm so confused by this. I'm like, it still blows my mind. Uranium Fever, hello. How are you, my mans? My mans. Why is it only red cars, though? Like, out here, it's like every colored car, but like just red. Like fucking Power Rangers out here. Look at this. Super confusing. Now, because we're going from 6 lanes to 2 lanes, this is a problem. So what you want to do is you want to get the 3-lane highway and upgrade your roundabout that you built earlier, if you built one, into having the same number of lanes, so all 3 lanes can now turn in. It also increases the speed that goes around. It's pretty good. Now, if that bothers you, because people won't be able to walk around the outside of this roundabout anymore, all right? They're not going to be able to. But you can take this, take your freeform tool, and just kind of like eyeball it in like that. Now, if you've got the Move It tool, or the Move It mod, you can do this even more efficiently than what I'm doing here. Because right now it's just kind of like eyeball games, right? Like, whatever. You can make it come out wide like that, and it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But if you've got Move It, you can do one better. I'm going to leave it like this, though. I actually kind of like that. It's kind of neat to look at. Okay, we'll have to go from this side. Nope. No, we won't. Hello? I like to move it, move it. No, that's garbage. This is trash, dude. I can't get it to like hit the spot I want it to hit. It's bugging me. So I will have to go through and move everything. Because that, well, it's fine for now, but not being symmetrical really bothers me. So if you have Move It, you can actually take these like little nodes and you can just move them wherever you want, right? So you can just like bring that right up against it and then it looks like a normal road, bro. There it is. Like that. You can make that like just a bit tighter. And that works on all of these. Like, it's all Gucci. You can just bring it right in, man. You can also change the angle of the road there. Now, it's not needed. Like I said, it's not needed, but it is nice. Just to be able to have this kind of fine control is really nice. Especially if you're like super OCD about the game. Right, so that's the difference. We made it nice and tight, people are using it, it's fine, but normal walking paths would have been fine as well. You just kind of have to, like, work within what you've got. It doesn't, like, it genuinely doesn't change anything. Oh my god, Cosmic. Rip. Rip. I'm gonna connect these all the way down. I'll have to make another one. I'll have to go down this side. Bam. Look at that. Pardon me. He's a young buck. Wow. Wow. So you can see this little notification popping up. When you've got this, it's not a big deal. It just means that there's not enough educated workers. Which means that people just need to educate. They just got to get smarter. There's nothing really we can do at this point for that. They've just got to get smarter, dude. They've got to get their education levels up. We need more industry. We'll just kind of encase this area. Right, and that'll build up super quick because it's huge in demand. They needs it, they wants it, they gots to have it. We'll do the other side of this road. Now you're probably wondering, why am I using dirt roads? It just lets you build more right off the bat while you're trying to make a profit. After you've made a profit, whenever you're comfortable, just upgrade your roads. And get rid of all those fucking red cars. I still don't understand them. Why are they there? What do they want from me? Now, if you want, you can pretty this up. You can take, I don't know, whatever kind of tree you want. That's with tree brush. Otherwise, I'd have to put them all in one at a time. To delete them, you can do the same thing. If you take tree brush off, you click each one individually. It's not a huge deal. You just sit here and go da 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 da. With tree brush, you can take like a large swath and just get like something a little more natural looking. You can throw pads in there if you want. Something like, I don't know, something like that. Can I page down underneath that? Oh, I can't do it because it's a dirt path. Hold on. I forgot you can't do like anything with dirt paths. So we'll go out to there. Now, is that enough? It's not. It's also not enough to go. I don't like it. We'll do that. Do that. We'll go to there, but we'll hit the page up. Wow. That's bizarre. Okay. That's cool. Whatever. Alright, we'll have like a path that goes through on like a weird angle. Come out of this side and go down. Damn! Don't burp in that.
Let's turn this roundabout into a reach around. Lucar 14 love.
Ooh, that Lucar love, baby. Let it go. Yo, how you doing, Cammy Cam? Camcorder kid in the house. There we go. So it makes kind of like a double loop kind of pattern. It's kind of neat. I like it. Reach around me, daddy. How you doing, Cam? Just woke up? Jesus. Attaboy. How's work been, dude? Oh, wait, you're off today, aren't you? You're off. I got you. I feel you. I can respect it. Now that's going to bother me, so let's bring it up so it's in line. Look at that, man. Wow. Little swoopy-loopty, as I call it. That's the technical term, the swoopy-loopty. Power production is not high enough. We ran out the power. I'm done with work, so now I sleep. Cam, that's amazing, dude. Congratulations, you made it. You did it, kid. You fucking did it, mate. As the Aussies say. Let's throw that there. Let's in behind a little bit. Inside of a neighborhood. We're going to need more power, so I'm just going to slap a second one of these down. It's okay. It's not a huge deal. When we get sick of these, we just move them. Send me an address. Oh, Cam, I'll send you one right now. Do I have you on Discord? I don't know if I got you on Discord. Remember then, don't ever apologize to me ever for anything, okay? It's absolutely fine. Twitter, yes. I can Twitter it to you. Hold on. Do I have Twitter? I don't have Twitter open. I'll do it right now, live on stream, which will also be live on YouTube, but not live then. It'll be recorded in front of a studio audience. Don't make it weird. I'll send it to you right now. I don't give a shit. I can Twitter it to you. You better. Computer, please. Computer, please. I'm sliding into them DMs, baby. Let's go. Let's go. It's loading. It's gonna take a minute. We've got our stuff figured out. What about our water? Perfect. Water is Gucci. It's Gucci. What message is that? I need Big Dick Cam. Where's he at? Big Dick Cam. Birds, please. You can't have that. You can't have that D, alright? Boom. Slipped in, boys. There we go. Bam. Slipped in twice. It was so good on the first time, I slipped in a second time. You see that? Next level strats. Polaroid nudes. Fuck yeah. Let me shake something to them, huh? Alright. Let's fucking go. We need to start zoning this area up with this paint brush. Birds, you're out of control. You have a problem. It's on Polaroid. Exactly. You can't edit that shit. You know you're seeing, like, the truth when it's on a Polaroid. Next time they fly by, I'm just going to lift my hand and see if I can hit one. Or if, well, they would fly into it. I'm just going to see if they'll do it. Or if they, like, got jukes. We'll find out. Man, people must think I'm such an asshole with the birds. You know I literally do nothing and just let them do what they want, right? You guys know that I'm just fucking around when I say shit, huh? Oh my god, PETA, he beats the birds. I think the worst I've ever done is Poseidon bit me and I pushed him off his perch. And he fell to the bottom of the cage. He's like, why did you do that? I'm like, why'd you bite me? He's like, oh, okay, I get it now. And he hasn't bit me since. Birds hate being off balance. They can't stand it. So when you're training a bird and he's biting you, just push him. Just literally, he bites you, you do this. He falls off, he gets mad, then he's over it. Little bird training tip. You didn't know you were getting one of those today. We can build. Well, I kind of allotted for it, so why not use it, right? There we go. Every kingdom deserves a queen. Yeah, you're right. When you put it like that, man, you're right. Alright, we're making like 3 grand. I think it's time to upgrade it. Well, let's wait for the next level of upgrade so we only have to do it once. So we'll go up to 3,600. That way we only have to upgrade all these roads a single time instead of having to do it like twice, 3 times. Bullshit. Garbage ass. Doo-doo butter ass bullshit, you know? We're going like that. I see you, Cam. I see you out here. And again, dude, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. It's unbelievably kind of you. I've never experienced such kindness, dude. Mega Schultz, how are you doing, man? Welcome, and thank you for the host. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be throwing this whole thing up on YouTube, man. Especially with the earlier tactic, because I remember... Okay, however you got to ship it, dude, I've got so many extra screws, it's unbelievable. I've got so many. So, like, if you can't find them, just fucking wrap that shit. Just wrap it up and stick it in. It didn't make the noise. There we go. Mostly for peace of mind. Okay. Yeah, right, Classy? It gets extra hot in here. Actually, I'm really pissed. The bus drive was longer than it had to be because people had to smoke, so I didn't catch the train about 10 p.m., so I had to take the train at 11 p.m. These 20 minutes, and now I have to go to sleep because I have to take the train at 7:20 a.m. Oh my golly. Oh my golly gosh, Josie. That is fucking brutal. That is unbelievably... That's such shit. You think they just let him vape on the bus, bro? Vape on the bus. Vape Nation. Let's go. One time. Alright, how are we doing for our districts? We never painted this new district, so let's do that. Early on, the policies don't really matter that much, but later on, they will have a huge impact on the flavor of a city. Do this whole area. And we'll actually go out to the road. Just to make sure we, like, get everybody, you know? Bring that down. But, Rocky, I remember you had trouble with placing highway. I don't have to place one right now, but I can show you a little trick. So this is what I was saying before when you were trying to place a highway. I was watching you do it, and it was really like bugging you how you couldn't get it to like line up and do the same shit. So here's the little tip: when you're placing a highway, go into your freeform tool right there. Pick your spot. Go out your direction, right? Now to mirror this exact piece to get everything exactly the same, it'll work from either direction. But we'll do it like this for now. Right? So we've clicked out on that exact same angle. And we've got a perfectly mirrored highway, which will turn around one side. Right? Or whatever. That's completely backwards. But whatever. You know what I mean. It doesn't cost money to turn shit around. So right-hand drive would go that way. You've got a perfectly mirrored highway. And this will work every single time. You can continuously, like, I could do another part there and have it match. Right? And you can get the exact same center line in between. That's a little pro tip for not letting yourself get driven absolutely insane. Now, I want to do something kind of neat here. I want to come out the bottom. Do something like that. Okay, so that'll work. And then this one's going to go like across, you know? And into, like, the Manhattan Island kind of shit. So this one might actually stay, for the most part, like, kind of like the suburbs, you know? It might stay like this. I may not actually change it. We'll see. Let's do that. Do that. And once we upgrade, these red cars should all disappear. Some of the other cars are starting to like go in around them. I just don't know why it's there. It doesn't have an owner. There's no owner for this car. It legit shouldn't exist. Home is building. Occupation is building. Status is building. Okay, game. Alright, no, that's chill. Rocky Tops. I put in one of the roads, and as soon as I clicked, it just filled with red cars, and I don't know why. I don't know why it did it. I literally can't figure it out, and every single car is red and has no owner or adult. I can only assume that they're all for sale. I don't understand it. It legit makes no sense to me. But whatever, man. I'm not their dad. They can do what they want. I don't give a fuck. You know? I don't give a fuck till I die. I'ma live it up. Now, how do we want to purchase? We can purchase this spot to get over there, or we can start building into this island. I think we, excuse me, can unlock 2. So let's do that. Get the whole island. There we go. This will allow us to have like a couple of off-ramps and some baloney. This can stay all kind of dirty commercial around this entire bay. We can build it out with... This is my idea, right? So I want to basically do something like this along the coast of it. And then put the other stuff out so we can have trains and stuff. Velcro Tech, welcome to the stream, my man. How you doing? How you doing, baby? Like something like that, you know? Something like that, but obviously higher. I'm gonna have to fuck with the terrain to get it how I want it. And it can, like... I kind of want to get, like, a super sharp angle, but we'll just, like, build that part out and then go straight down with it. For the bay, and then this side we'll do as one piece. Probably curved. And that'll be, like, legit. That's funneling out pretty good for the poop water. We can actually use some, I don't know, maybe canals, or ferries, sorry, to get across. Might be able to use a couple to, like, one that goes like that, maybe, like, a couple that go across. We'll see what we can do with that. But we got plenty of space to build, dude. This should be really cool. Velcro, and the traffic management, like, you get, like, a set of tools, and then you kind of work within that set to find the best one for each problem. That's how I've always liked to look at it, which is why I really like this game. It gives you, like... These are the things you can do to fix this problem. Which one are you going to use to fix this problem? I really enjoy that. I like... It gets my DW, you know? Now, it is time for a short break, okay? I wish I had words from our sponsors, but we don't have sponsors. Fucking rippy dip, huh? Time for a quick fucking moment with our sponsors. Here on Blackfire TV. Do you like working out? Do you like working out? I don't. Not anymore. But you can with C4. It rhymes, so buy it now today. C4 pre-workout. It's lit. There we go. C4 pre-workout. Lit AF. Too many junctions cause bottlenecks? It can be. That honestly could be the problem. That could be the problem. Let's go to the bird camp. Let's take a 5-minute break. Little 5-minute break. And then we'll come back and we'll keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? You guys get to hang out with the birds, listen to some Necozilla. That's chill. That's chill. There's our